Hello and welcome to One North Main, BCA's magazine show. I'm your host, Eamon Convey. We are inside the friendly confines of Brockton Community Access. We have a great episode for you this week. We're going over to Southeastern Regional High School and Vocational School. We're going to check out their open house. Tons of great stuff going on. Jay, what's going on?
Mannequin challenge you. Get in there. Finish the editing project.
I was just dreaming about the Southeastern Regional Vocational Technical High School open house.
Good for you. Now get to work.
Well, it seems we have Southeastern Regional on the brain. And Jay, you were there. Tell the people a little bit about that open house.
Tons of activity, about 3,500 people. We hit all the rooms. There's so many great programs going on. And Mark Lindy, our general manager, was there as well. I can't wait for our community to check it out.
Lots of good stuff. Let's see what's going on at Southeastern Regional.
Hello.
us from nine different communities. So we have Brockton, East Bridgewater, Easton, Foxborough, Mansfield, Norton, Sharon, Stoughton, and West Bridgewater. Those are the 9 sending communities that our students come from. Currently, we have about 1,400 students in the school. We accept 375 students per year.
Welcome. My name is Lou Lopes. I'm the superintendent here at Southeastern. I'm really excited. This is really an exciting time to be part of the Southeastern community. We have more students going to 4-year universities than ever before. We have more students getting paid as seniors to work in their career field than ever before. Our students are excelling academically and vocationally, and this is just the beginning. Next year will mark our 50th anniversary, and as 8th grade students, you can become part of our community where you will get a competitive advantage and experience education with purpose.
After high school, I plan to go to Lesley University and get a double major in photography and graphic design. Now, as an 8th grader, I never imagined I would have been able to say any of this confidently. But this school has set me on the correct path in order to find my success and my dreams. Now, I personally find that this school switched my fears into a driving force.
I've been helping with the freshman exploratory process, and I always tell incoming freshmen that when I came to Southeastern, I was set on the program that I was going to. But then I discovered my true passion was movie making. I'm graduating high school with an immense amount of knowledge and experience with many finished films, different genres of short films, and news broadcasting under my belt. Though there's always more to learn, I definitely have a big head start in my career, and that's thanks to the Southeastern community.
The students here come from 9 different towns, which means that there are so many diverse people that you are able to talk to anyone. You're able to feel like you are welcomed by anyone, and you're able to be friends with anyone. The academic teachers here, they take your shops and vocational programs, and they use that as a way to tailor your education so that you are able to get the best success possible.
I think they picked us because our personalities represent how Southeastern is as a whole, how we represent that we're all very welcoming and open people.
We both just really love the school and the community and the people, and we're just really passionate about our shops, so it's a lot of fun.
That's where the bed goes, right, exactly.
Oh my god! Why can't I just...
We have a basket
inside a basket!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I need to see this.
There's a couple things about tiny houses that are great. The first thing is that it's about affordable housing. I mean, someone can basically buy this unit for about $26,000, and which would a 15-year mortgage on that would be about $150 a month.
Wow.
So think about how you can stretch and stretch your budget, and how you can really, and it's big with millennials right now. They want to experience life. They don't want to be tied to a huge mortgage or a huge rent. So these are great. The other thing, from an educational perspective, it's a great project because we did this in 9 weeks. It involves all disciplines. You get to see the entire cycle from the ground up in a relatively short period of time.
Like this, against the fence. Go down. And use your other hand to push. Okay.
And then you're going to stop right at the counter sink. Perfect. There you go. Got it. Great.
Extracurriculars here are really big in our school. We have a lot of opportunities, and I'm really proud to work in a school that offers so much to its students. When I was in high school, I never really got the chance to travel abroad. But here at Southeastern, we have our own travel club where students can go internationally and nationally to different trips and groups. We also have an extended day program here at Southeastern where students can choose to join a club or an extracurricular activity offered completely for free. So some of those include drama, intramural sports. I personally teach a painting class after school. There's home cooking and many more. Again, those are completely free for all of our students, and our buses also take our students home after.
Okay.
The objective of a culinary or any trades teacher in this school is to make our students, when they graduate, ready for the world of work. And I assure you that not only are they ready for the world of work, they're one step above everybody else who's graduating from all comprehensive high schools, because they already have their foot in the door. They not only leave with a degree, a diploma, they leave with their certifications with them, which makes them more employable in the world of work today.
I think I'm seeing double.
You might be.
I'm currently on the Southeastern School Committee, serving as the chairman and the Brockton representative. And one of the nice parts of my job from Brockton Community Access is I get to do double duty. I'm here with Mr. Joe Poli, who is our co-op coordinator here for Southeastern.
Students become a senior year. They are eligible to go what they call a co-op. And what they do is they get a job, or I assist them in finding a job, and they work during their shop weeks. During those weeks, they work as just a regular employer. They're a paid salary, and they as if they were working without the co-op background. So to say that co-op has been a success, I would say it is. The companies appreciate the fact that the students they're getting are prepared to go to work. Their work skills are excellent, and their behavior and their attitude is really what they're looking for. So it's worked out quite well in that regard. At this present time, we have 48% of our students in the senior class placed. We're up about 87 students to date, and we're moving right along. We have many students in the pipeline ready to go out. It's working quite well because the school is well known. The product we're sending out, the students themselves have shown well with the companies in the area, and it's interesting to see the younger students, sophomores and freshmen, coming to me and asking me about it, even though they're not quite ready for it at this time. We can only bring them so far in the shops. The world of work is, as you know, it's like a wake-up call. Things are a lot different in the world of work as to the world of school. Now they have to be responsible for being there on time, doing their job, keeping busy, and that's something a little unusual for the younger student. Now they get to realize that the world of work, I call it that because it is a world of its own, is totally different than school.
What we're doing right now is we're working on a plasma cutter. It's a CNC machine that actually creates anything that you want to out of a computer program. So right now I'm cutting out SC Hawks, Southeastern Hawks. Right there. What that does, it makes it even harder by adding extra oxygen to it. That allows you to cut and bridge the metal. The flame right now coming out of that is about 75 Eamon, I think I've located your long lost brother. Let's see.
I am here with our vocational director, Leslie Weckesser, who is kind of oversees all the shops and rare television appearance. Leslie, what's so great about our school?
What's so great about our school is the ability to connect kids with anything that they're interested in. We take what their foundation and what they like and enjoy, and we build everything that we do around it, whether it be vocational learning as well as their academics. We have the ability to teach kids the application of their knowledge, and those experiences are something that they never forget.
The bonds that we create with these kids are like my favorite thing in the whole world. You know, I love them, and it's amazing.
The same thing like she said, just making that special bond with that certain kid that you always look forward to seeing you, and that just looks up to you as like an idol.
Eleni.
name is Jamal. This is construction, or cabinet making in construction. So I really picked this shop because my uncle was a carpenter and he used to work on houses. So I would work with him and build the houses with him. So I kind of took a leg to it.
I started here because I really like the philosophy and how they teach and the way they teach. It's really geared towards the kids. It's hands-on. It's hands-on, it's project-based learning. So the day in the life, I sell the shop. There's a lot of different shops here. Our shop's busy. If you're the kid in class that gets told, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, we watch it. Safety's our key priority. This is your first day. You're in for a week, you do something like this. It's got boxes, it's got miters, all that building is scaffolding, you're learning, and you're learning each tools, you're going through a safety process, and each project's designed to take you through that safety process and gain confidence. And that's kind of the nice thing about teaching. You see kids grow through gaining confidence, using higher order thinking and critical thinking, using tools to make to the next step.
I really believe in the VocaTech educational program, and I think the students and families here deserve to have somebody who, like everybody else on the board, really has their heart into it and is not looking into it for themselves, but is looking in to make our community better, and the students have all the resources that we can possibly get to them quickly and in a timely manner, and keep them right on the edge of technology and education.
This is a computer numerical control milling machine, and this is a highly automated, highly precision machine based in G codes, and the students would learn this when they're sophomore, junior year on a very entry level. It's today's technology, it's what's used in industry, so this is how it works. So we're showing how this machine drills a circular pattern for the students.
When you come to Southeastern Regional, you are getting the same quality education that you are going to get over at any of the other traditional high schools, but with an incredible opportunity to get hands-on experience in a trade that they're going to be doing for the rest of their life. And that's something you can't get anywhere else. I've been here for 8 years, and I'm so proud to teach English to these kids. It's such an incredible opportunity.
So instead of going through the whole entire screen, this just kind of blocks. It's kind of like a locked door, kind of. Now, of course, in this, a lot of people don't see it, but there's actually tiny little holes where the ink can go through it. So if you want to take a look right now.
This shirt that I'm wearing right here is from our Hawk Shop, www.hawkshop.org, which is totally run by my students here in the Business and Marketing program. We have different types of shirts, sweatshirts, sweatpants, and my students manage it from top to bottom. So they manage the orders, they monitor the orders online, and the packages come in delivered to the school, because we do have free delivery to the school. The students actually deliver the orders around the school to whoever ordered them. We monitor the sales, we keep track of profits, and we run it just like a business.
Paul, you're on the Alumni Association and a graduate. What shop did you do when you were here?
Plumbing shop.
Plumbing shop.
When we were out in the back.
Okay.
I was just down to plumbing shop. I'm pleased to see what I saw down there. There's a lot of good work going on down there, and it looks more like what's real life.
Seeing the parents and guardians and people that are with the students, working with the student there and supporting them already.
I'm one of 5 graduates from this school, which I've been told there's 3 families of 5 graduates. And multi-generational, I've had a couple of nieces and nephews, as well as my daughter that's graduated out of here.
you would have them face away from you, and you would give them 3 basic commands. You have them spread their feet and then lean forward. The reason you have them lean forward is that way it throws off their center of gravity. So if you need to, you can push them forward and get away. Face away from me. Spread your feet. Further. Bend at the hips. From there, you have them, their hands behind their back with their thumbs facing skyward. So you can come up behind and do a reverse handshake. You have the cuffs in a preloaded position. You hold them just like this, and then you put one cuff on, grab the other hand, cuff on. And then you have it right this, and you bend their arm at a 90-degree angle, and you walk them to the cruiser. Put your hands behind your back, thumbs facing skyward.
Mommy, help.
At Southeastern, depending on what shop you're in, every student leaves here with a certification, or at least one certification, and a license in their, at least some type of license in their field. Furthermore, once you achieve a level of proficiency in your shop, usually typically around your senior year, the students get to actually go out and actually work in their field as a co-op opportunity. And it's a paid internship. And I believe last year the students, there was 167 students on co-op, and collectively they earned over $900,000. And that money, that's money they actually get, and they get paid, and it's actually in their field.
Eamon, we are in the automotive shop, and let me tell you that you don't have to be a grease monkey to really learn and understand how many opportunities there are within this fantastic shop.
Mr. Estime. This one. Mr. Estime, John.
Sometimes everybody thinks that, when you come to the shop, you have to be
It's just gonna like fall off.
Oh, I can hold it for you. Well, it's on a stud, so you're only loosening the nuts, so the stud was gonna hold it anyway.
Hi, my name is Todd McNamee. I am a sophomore here in automotive. I've always loved cars. I grew up around them. Like my father just taught me how to like them and just appreciate them. I've always wanted to race them myself. I mean, I don't like NASCAR. That circle stuff's kind of boring to me. But personally, I want to do drag racing and stuff. Just be able to smoke tires and have fun.
I'm Ryan Bethany, a junior in automotive. My dad's always been a technician. He works at Cadillac in Norwood, and I've always kind of grown up in that shop environment. It's just something that I've always been interested in, not necessarily driving or racing, just kind of repairing.
Everything runs off the alternator except one thing. What is it? The starter is the only thing that doesn't run off the alternator. Everything else relies on the alternator to keep the battery charged, and everything else runs off the battery.
Right, so this is our positive of battery, right? We need to make sure that at the end of this, we end up over here.
So in this simple circuit, power runs from here to here, through the switch, through the fuse, back to here, through this wire, to here, through here, to the ground, down to here. Runs up through this wire, does the same thing in this light, goes through here, and then back to ground.
What he's doing is undoing these wires, taking them out and slide the little tire rock. Jack it up, we put the jack stand underneath so it can't fall. We take the tires off. On the inside of this is the bearing. We put grease in there so the tire can turn and turn. Then when we put it all back together, we go to our book, it'll tell us how tight the tighten these up. We tighten them up. It's called torque the tire down. And we want to make sure that spins nice and easy.
I didn't know what I wanted to do after high school. I enrolled at a 10-month program at Southeastern Technical Institute, and at 19, I already have a career. STI changed my life.
I was stuck at a dead-end job until I went to STI. The career assistance and externship experience helped me get a job before graduation. STI changed my life.
As a career changer, I wanted an affordable, accredited, and well-established institution. STI changed my life, and it can change yours.
There are jobs out there, and we're educating students to be employed right out of school.
The faculty that I have is just outstanding. We've all been dental assistants in the past. I went on to dental school, and the other instructors have all gone on to hygiene school and have gotten their master's in education, bachelor's in education, or working on their education degree. Several of the current instructors were my students in the past, and then I was able to watch them go on to further educate and actually ask several of them to come back and teach.
I am a past graduate of this program, and I will say that it honestly changed my life. I can't imagine what I'd be doing if I wasn't working in the dental profession, and this school, the education you will get is like one you would get none other.
We are less expensive and you get more out of the deal. Dental assisting, for an example, our students graduate at the expanded function level. We are the only school in the state right now that are graduating students at that level, which means they can do more in a dental office, which means they're more in demand. And because of that, our students have a tougher curriculum, but in the 9 months they're here, they get through it and they graduate at a much higher level.
I love being able to work with the students, to have the capability to give them a new direction. For a lot of our students, they may not have been successful in traditional college or looking for a career change. So I love being able to be a part of giving them a new pathway to be able to support their families, for a lot of them support themselves, and just have something that they can help people and feel good about.
I didn't know what I wanted to do after high school, but then I enrolled in a 10-month program at STI, and at 19 I already have a career. STI changed my life.
I was stuck at a dead-end job until I went to STI. The career assistance and externship experience helped me get a job before graduation. STI changed my life.
As a career changer, I wanted an affordable, accredited, and well-established institution. STI changed my life, and it can change yours.
We love projects like this. In fact, that's the whole design around our new makerspace, is all around taking projects that involve cross-disciplinary multiple programs, bringing these groups together and having them work together to solve a problem and do it in a quick way, but also a very professional way and with high quality results.
I would come here and do cosmetology because it's a really great artistic outlet and it's amazing. The teachers are incredible. The program is really good. It's, virtually free compared to kids who don't go to vocational school. You graduate with a license. The teachers, once again, they're amazing. They help you both academically, vocationally, and just in any decision you have to make. I know being a senior, life has been really stressful, and having them as a support group has been incredible.
Whatever it takes, we just get the job done, and that's what I love about this school, about vocational education. It's education with purpose. It's a competitive advantage. It's making sure that these kids, when they graduate, have a lot of options. You can go to work, you can go to college, you can go into the military, and you can be very successful, and you're one step ahead of everyone else.
Well, we've just about finished up our tour of Southeastern Regional, and I'm just about finishing up my tour of the studios here at Brockton Community Access. Don't forget, guys, check out our website at bcatv.org. You can also find some of our programming online, youtube.com/the Brockton channels. For everybody at Brockton Community Access in 1 North Main, I'm Eamon Convey.
Goodbye.